Hi, this is Andy's free guitar video chart lessons number 17, where we're going to try and fit this pattern right here that I've outlined in green here. This is part 1, and fit this into these guys. Fit these guys in. We see they share some notes here. So this is this pattern. Let's say I'm going to start from a G. Now I tune my guitar up, so this is an E. This is a D. Alright, close enough. It's out of tune a little bit because I just tuned it up and it's been down tuned for like months. Close enough. Close enough. If you want a close enough tuning, just do the strings. Don't go. Alright, just do the strings individually if you got a piano. Good enough. Now, starting from the 5 here, okay, that we're going to call that the G in the key of C here, right? So the 5 would be the G here. All right. Just playing this up. 5, 6, 7, next string, root 2, 3, next string, 4, 5, 6. You can start it from any 5 on the fretboard. See these red notes? I guess you can't see them because I want you to see them, but try not to see them and you'll see them. They stick out, okay? They're red notes right there, okay? So there's another one up here, another one over here, another one over here, here. Any of those notes you can start this pattern from. Let's just keep it to the bottom 4 strings so we don't have to hit the tuning warp. Alright, so it goes like this. Here it is, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? Now why does that sound like this? Because it's starting on the 5th. If we started on the root, which would be the C, it'd sound like this. It would be the one that was above that, right? Okay, so we got that much in this particular stack of 3 extra long. Now, this guy actually lives in the middle of this 7L pattern right here. He lives there. What is this 7L pattern? Now, I know you don't need these guys outlined. We're talking about the pink notes, okay? That's why they're pink. And I colored the note, the notes. Whereas these guys, the unnote notes, are colored just so you can find them. So the 7L pattern up here is a bigger pattern. And this is where these guys come from taking one of these, putting one of these on top of it, and sticking it over here on the left-hand side, and then taking one of these, sticking this guy on top of that one, and putting that on the right-hand side, and you get this pattern. And in the middle, you get these long guys. This is them. So what this lesson is about is looking at first this pattern stack, which is just this little guy and this one on top of it, and then another one of the mini 7Ls and another one, and that would play something like Okay? But I had to hit the tuning warp after about 4 of those. So the 6 I played was actually over 1. You can go up the tuning thing. Why are there two here? So you got all cases of this on top of this, and then this on top of that. We don't really need the fourth one here, you know. But for some reason that's where it is. So we can see we got a 2 to a 2 here, a 5 to a 5 here, an R to an R here, a 3 to a 3 here, and a 6 to a 6 here. Everything in this whole pattern, this covers all of these shapes. Okay? Something like that. Except instead of going, I'm going to go. So we do them in order. C, A, G, E, and D. It's the same shapes as these guys. C, A, G, E, D. It's just that with the D, I could start with the D here, and then it goes back to C. Now we're doing the D's. The C then goes to an A-shaped D. Okay, the A-shaped D goes to a G-shaped D. That's probably one of these. And so on. Alright, so we've got them all in this pattern stack here. You have to take my word for it. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's look at the C. The C starts on the 3rd. So we're looking at essentially root 3, 5. There's the triad for the C. For the C shape, root 3, 5. Don't despair. We have a triad for the E-shaped C, for the E shape too, with the root. It goes 5, root 3. Okay, here's your 3 in C, but it could be in F sharp. Same thing. That's root 3, 5. Or it's going to be 3, 5 root, or it's going to be 5 root 3. All right, so let's do the cage. C, it would be 5, root 3, 5 right there. A shape, the A shape would be, let's see, the A shape starts on the 5th. I happen to know that. Okay, and what we have there with the A shape, we should have our root, but it's unwarped now, so we don't get the pure A shape. We have 5 root 3 over here, but it's going to warp there and make the A shape. Okay, so that's where it gets a little tricky. But trust me, they're all in this pattern. And once warped, okay, these are the warped keyboards here. Okay. Actually, these are the unwarped. Okay, so you'll see that. Let's see what we got here. These are 5. All right. These are 5-string patterns. They're the same as 6, but the top and the bottom string aren't doubled. These are the warped shapes. Okay, so remember C. Here's your 5 root 3, 5 right there. The E shape was 5 root 3. Now the A shape is 5 root 3, but it's up there because it's been warped over one fret. Okay, so that's your A shape, you know. And the key is C. We'd have to start that on the 5th because the 5 is right there.